Okay. Continuing.
Harvey, what are you doing on that side?
Prosecuting, Your Honor. My office furniture has been stolen, and one of the two defendants is the guilty party.
Uh-huh. Which one?
Is it okay to say, I'm not sure?
Okay. It's fantastic! Any chance we can find them both guilty?
I'll do my best.
Mr. Freezoid, you've got red team this week.
Hey, Your Honor, love to help you out, but I've already prepared a killer prosecution. Besides, admit it, it'd be pretty fun to see Birdman defend the people accused of stealing from him, am I right?
Compelling. Harvey, I appoint you to represent the defendants.
But, Your Honor, I'm the victim in this case.
Fascinating. But hey, you're a defense attorney. They're your defendants. Defend away! Mr. Prosecutor, your case.
I'd like to call Secret Squirrel to the stand. Hey, cool hat, love the eye thing. Where were you last Thursday evening around midnight?
Okay, surely I'm not the only one that knows. The subtitles were insane though. They went like vastly faster than everything that was said. That's kind of a horrible error. My audio is lagging. Mean like it's not matching up with the video, or do you mean like my audio is sounding odd? Or do you mean the game audio?
I was staking out the Javelux, looking for signs of a serial coffee scalder. I took a meal break just before midnight. Nothing beats a nice walnut cashew party mix at a time like that. I spent some time scouting out the ladies while I finished my snack. The stakeout turned into a strikeout, so I went home.
Oh, so you're referring to the subtitles also. Yeah, I'm not sure what the hell's up with the subtitles. Yeah, they flew by like freaking fast. That was weird. Because so far they seemed like they've been okay, but then just there, it just went like straight through it all. It was like, what the hell? Very odd. Okay.
Isn't the Javelux right across the street from the offices of 7 and 7?
Yes, I'm familiar with the place.
So, you were on a stakeout right in front of the building at the time it was robbed, and you didn't see a thing?
My attention was, otherwise occupied.
So, these nuts came in a bag?
Of course! I grabbed myself some nuts in a bag and devoured them as I finished up my stakeout.
No, that's it? Nothing else? Well, I guess that does make some sense.
Why he said they wore his boxers, so why would his boxers be in a bag of peanuts that he ate?
Jackie here, what do you need?
Taking out the ladies, and then I finished my out.
Jackie here, what do you need?
Visually attached to box.
Everyone give Birdman a hand for completely wasting our time!
Fuck you. Hmm. Yeah, I'm thinking, because you see, in his original episode, as well, you've seen, he was flashing people, so maybe I was thinking, because I don't know why else his boxers would be in the bag if, well, actually, maybe that would have been more appropriate. Well, does say he was spending time with the ladies. Maybe that would be better for that.
Fool! Now I will lose my precious gravitas! Whatever that is.
Why not? What is wrong with these statements?
Yeah, nothing looks out of place here. Isn't the Javalux right across the street from the offices of 7 and 7?
Yes, I'm familiar with the place.
So, you were on a stakeout right in front of the building at the time it was robbed, and you didn't see a thing?
My attention was, otherwise occupied.
True, Will did he get a bag of nuts in the middle of the night? Let's try presenting that here, maybe.
That seemed right in my head.
It's stupid.
Stupid head!
Oh fuck, I'm sucking way much on this. Staking out, looking for signs of the serial. Found them as I finished the stakeout. Guess we could try presenting the bag there. See if we can maybe get more details about where he grabbed them from. If he do that.
Here is a bag found at the scene of the crime, under the remains of my intercom, attached to a pair of tiny boxers.
Ah! My boxers!
Harvey, didn't I just ask you to defend this man? What are you exactly? Oh, never mind.
You did?
Well, so far, you've done an excellent job of prosecuting him. Now give it another whirl from the right side this time, or I'll find you in contempt of court, and you'll end up sharing a cell with the gorilla over there.
Think. There must be something in the evidence that proves this bag is not Secret Squirrel's.
This is ridiculous. The subtitle. I didn't notice the subtitles having problems in the previous case. What's up with the subtitles in this case? My goodness. So now, after just proving him possibly, so we need to prove him not guilty now. Evidence to prove that he wasn't.
Jackie here, what do you need?
The boxes are his, the bag is his.
Jack.
How would any of this prove innocent? It could clear secret school. Nope. What could clear? I don't know how the intercom would clear him, or the coffee. Go with peanuts was attached to box with a pair of children's boxes with acorns, splotches of grease. How would either of those?
Jackie here, what do you need?
Obviously dropped. Before it to be that broken when they have to fall from like maybe his office. How would that really prove his innocence? The illogicalness of the logicalness.
Jackie here.
You thought you had to think outside the box for Phoenix Light.
Jackie here, what do you need?
Let's try this.
I have been defeated by the legal wrangling of my own incompetence.
Yep. Did. Left. That's first time losing. Now, hopefully it starts us at the beginning of the case. There's a little way to skip. Let's see if the subtitles fuck up again.
Harvey, what are you doing on that side?
Prosecuting, Your Honor. My office furniture has been stolen, and one of the two defendants is the guilty
Yeah, the
party.
subtitles will.
Which one?
What
Is
in
it
the
okay
hell
to
is up?
say I'm not sure?
Okay.
Skip. Yeah, skip. Get to the point.
I was staking out the javelin.
Now we present the.
So, these nuts came in. Here is a bag found at the scene of the crime.
Okay. So we need evidence that proves Secret Squirrel may be innocent. I mean, maybe it is his things, maybe? Maybe maybe he was too busy screwing around with women naked? I don't know. I guess let's try the boxes.
These may be your boxers that were crammed into that paper sack, but tell us, what kind of nuts did you say you had, Secret Squirrel?
A walnut cashew party mix.
Then this bag couldn't possibly be yours, because this bag is covered in peanut oil.
What? I'm allergic to peanuts.
Don't worry, there's no more nuts left in the bag.
But I get sick from even trace amounts.
Say, what now?
I think I'm going into prophylactic shock. Peanuts. Why did it have to be peanuts? Ugh.
All right, medical recess until the squirrel recovers.
But, Your Honor, my client is clearly innocent of the charges filed against him.
And just how is that, exactly?
The boxers, he's a secret detective. No, going to be the peanuts because if it's even if it is his stuff, I mean look what happened to him by merely being Neo Peanut. So
The peanuts! He couldn't have eaten what was in that bag. It would have killed him on the spot.
Damn. Harvey, you're right. Nice recovery. Not guilty. We'll reconvene to try McGilla Gorilla for the crime instead.
Phil still hasn't replaced my stuff. Why is that still here? And why is it blocking my window?
done nothing new. What happened to Inch High? X's apartment? Oh, fuck, that's creepy looking.
Thanks, Mrs. Eliminator. This is both creepy and flattering.
Some auction site where they sell my desk. Creepy. My hobby obsession. Welcome back. Welcome to myharveyobsession.com. Will Harvey Birdman possessions are on sale 24/7. Larry's discounts. Zoning dungeon complete with 6 types of death traps and built-in smooth machine. Underground smoothies? Ah, bad touch.
Hello, you've reached the evil lair of X the Eliminator. Please leave a message with your name, time, and the mission of death about which you called. Unless you're Birdman, in which case you can just surrender the crest on Birdman's helmet. Where is the stop button on this? There we go.
Yeah. Glorious science. Like that, some sort of device that plugs into some type of technological machine. We should have pay attention to science class. Sounds like you needed a lesson with Bill Nye. Like that's all in here. Let's get the fuck out of here. Go back and see if it works with the machine.
Nope.
No. Maybe I have to actually examine the machine. Now try. I don't like the little red stamp. It kind of doesn't stand out enough to me.
Yeah, well, maybe this thingamajig fits into the whatchamacallit thing here. Uh-oh.
Deal. Let me just switch it on. Switch a death machine on. In my office. Nothing bad could happen from that. No? I don't know. I personally have never heard of him being a jackass to anyone. I have heard the voice actor of Edward from Full Metal Alchemist. I heard he's a jackass and flirts with a lot of young women. But again, that's just something I've heard. I've never heard of Bill Nye being a jackass, but don't know. My finger slipped. Goodbye.
This looks harmless enough. Whoa, good thing it fired harmlessly outside.
Good thing it fired harmlessly outside. You just killed the judge. Yeah, it's a giant T. Pretty much. The internet's in there.
McGilla Gorilla, what is your beverage of choice? Coffee. And more than coffee, Javalux coffee. Now, I have your sworn affidavit that you were in the vicinity of the building purchasing a coffee in a paper cup identical to the one found at the crime scene around midnight the evening of the burglary. Sure. Well, then why don't you go ahead and just admit that you did it? All right, you got me. Now can I go home to Mr. Peebles?
Yay! Well done. Guilty as charged.
Wait, can't we hear some actual testimony here? There's nothing for me to poke holes through.
But he's guilty. I don't know.
I had just gotten off of work. I stopped at the Javalux across from 7 and 7 to pick up a coffee before going home. I spilled some of the hot coffee on my lap. Fortunately, I ordered a triple duper grande and still had some to drink. I stood right up and then couldn't sit down. The pain made everything kinda hazy. That must have been when I robbed Birdman's office.
Here we go, up the bats again. So we'll start off with questing.
Harvey, beware the mind taker.
No, that's it? Nothing else? Yeah, nothing looks out of place here. How do you know you robbed my office?
Isn't that what I'm charged with? Should I confess to something else? I'm confused.
You couldn't have robbed my office. It's impossible.
Miguel couldn't have robbed my office because no proof. He was too injured. Well, actually, that's a fair choice. That's a fair point. If he burnt his lap with scalding hot coffee, and he could no longer sit down, even him being a gorilla, he couldn't bend over or anything to lift an entire desk. Where'd the game come from? The game was made by Capcom in conjunction with Cartoon Network, obviously based off the Harvey Birdman Tony at Lost spin-off thing that makes fun of Tensei Barbero cartoons that was on Adult Swim. It's on the PS2, the Wii, and the PSP. This is the PSP version, which is why it's not in full screen, because it'll just be really, really pixelated. More than it already is. So, if you want a console version, PS2 and the Wii are your only real choices there. I believe that's everything it's on, but you can double check. I'm gonna say injured.
The coffee you spilled on yourself prevented you from sitting down or even bending over. You wouldn't be able to fit through my door.
I suppose that's true. I didn't do it then?
Well done, Harvey. I'd like to pronounce our primo primate friend here.
Objection. I'd like a chance to further question the witness.
Spoil sport.
Mr. Gorilla, You say you could not bend over at the time of the crime.
Yes, that coffee did it to me.
Can you climb, Mr. Gorilla?
Like a monkey.
Could you climb up through the window of Mr. Birdman's office?
So that's how I did it.
Exactly.
Objection! I can prove he didn't do that.
Really, how?
There was something that would have gotten in his way.
Oh, well, that's actually pretty easy to answer. Yeah, I thought maybe it was a Steam game. Yeah, like I said, I'm playing the PSP version. I actually personally have always wanted to get the Wii version. Oh, I think Alan's actually checking the Steam console. Yeah, it's not on any other systems. But, well, it was made by Capcom. But anyway, I wanted the Wii version personally, but I can never find a decent copy of it that ain't looking like a cat tap dance the living hell out of it. And I found the PSP version at GameStop with its case and shit still, shocking, for $1.99. So I was like, why not? It's in good condition, so. Okay, so the death machine was in front of the window.
When I came into my office this morning, I saw X's death ray machine blocking the windows. There's no way Magilla Gorilla could have gotten past it.
Hoo-hoo-hoo! Not guilty again! Harvey, you're on a roll.
But then who did it? If it wasn't Secret Skull or Magilla Gorilla, who did it? Shouldn't she be in jail?
Am I interrupting anything?
Come on in, Birdman. You're the man of the hour.
Oh, who's the stiff?
Birdman. Just what this party needs. More sausage in a soup.
Oh, so you're a real animal, they tell me.
I'm a primate.
You know, I still don't have any clue what happened to all my stuff.
Then let's figure it out. Oh, this'll be great. Court is in the hot tub.
All right, but I want to prosecute this time. It's my stuff we're talking about here.
I call defense.
Done and done. Harvey, call your first witness.
Peanut?
Oh, yeah, I'll testify. As long as I don't have to actually stand.
Deal. Go.
I call Peanut to the stand. The bubble jet. I know you had something to do with this. Come clean.
Okay, here goes. I didn't steal anything, period. How's that for a testimony?
How's that for a testimony? I didn't steal shit. You can't prove it. Well, let's press it.
Come on, Peanut, play along. Tell us what you did that night.
I was playing darts at the birdcage. That's where I ran into X the Eliminator. He seemed a bit intoxicated, so I offered to look after his death ray device. Oh my. I would do the same for any friend.
Now, in the beginning, we saw them kick a bird cage into a truck. So he was playing darts at the bird cage. Let's just press on all of them.
Yeah, nothing looks out of place here. Well, I guess that does make some sense. I would beg to differ with this statement, but I think it sounds just fine.
Harvey, beware the mind taker.
So, you're friends with X the Eliminator?
Well, by friend, I mean more like business associate. Then there would need to be the right reasons.
A business associate?
Maybe this will be useful later, but not now.
Damn it. The white we.
No, that's it? Nothing else?
What makes him a business associate with business card for his? Well, I guess that would explain how he gets Harvey Birdman stuff. If Peanut is stealing it and giving it to him, and so. Oh, well, that would explain where Peanut got a giant stack of money then! He sold Harvey Birdman shit to X the Eliminator so he could sell them on his Obsession Harvey. Okay, I think we got idea. So either the money or the business card should be what I need. Then one of the two.
That seemed right in my head. Stupid head.
Damn it! I feel like this is the kind of situation where you're playing Phoenix White and you're overthinking the case too much and you're going ahead of what you're supposed to be presenting. Oh, that's a good point, Alan. That sounds like a good counter. The White Reasons money.
What about 1 million? Or at least 1,000 reasons?
Yeah, those would be the right reasons.
But that's all I get? That's it? I lost a point and got nothing from it?
Yeah, nothing looks out of place here.
No, I mean, I didn't get anything out of it. No new statement or anything. He just admitted to the money and that's it. So he was intoxicated. He looked after the death way. And obviously he got paid money. That still doesn't explain the radio. I wait pressed on everything. Unless having the money now
Well, I guess that
changes
does make some
something.
sense.
We could try it.
I would beg to differ with this statement, but I think it sounds just fine. So how did you get that thing all the way back to my office by yourself?
I drove.
You don't have a car!
I know, I drove X's car.
So that explains those keys.
Yep, regular old car keys.
Let's see what X has to say about all of this. Next witness.
That's my line. Line taker!
Can I call X to the stand?
Better. Spill it, baghead.
Can you tell us what happened that night?
No comment. At all. If you have a DS, I definitely recommend playing the Ace Attorney games. I would definitely, so far based on this, I would say they are vastly better. But however, this is a funny parody using some of the mechanics. But Ace Attorney is much better. Much better.
I was out celebrating the opening of my new business, and I suppose I may have had a few too many. Now, I asked Peanut if he'd watch after my death ray machine for me. I don't remember what happened afterward. And now I find myself accused by you of robbing you blind. Me, your #1 fan. A foe. I mean foe.
I was out celebrating my opening.
I would beg to differ with this statement, but I think it sounds just fine.
Yeah, I definitely recommend checking them out.
Well, I guess that does make some sense.
They really cheesed out on the pressing. In Ace Attorney, there's so much funny dialogue you get from pressing.
Did you give him these keys?
Yes, they're to the mother's escort. Damned escort.
Yeah, nothing looks out of place here.
Except for the fact that he said fan and foe.
No, that's it? Nothing else?
Peanut drove him home. The X-ray machine's by his window. For some reason, they put the X-ray machine in his office by the window. Aaron was asleep midway in this case, in case anyone's wondering. They claim it was a truck. The moving truck. Geotag. Well, actually, wait. With this, we know that the car was actually a moving company car. But he was just saying it was, what was it? No, it wasn't that. When we pressed him, he said it was like, his mother's escort car. So he's technically lying because the keys have a T, and the T matches the moving company logo. So he's lying.
Would those in fact be keys to a moving van rented out by this company?
Yes, how did you... It's so hard to talk about. But I'm finally moving into a place of my own.
Say, tell me more about this place you're moving into.
No, he only got like 4 hours of sleep last night, and he fell asleep like, I don't know, around 6, 7. It's 9:41 now. He was asleep when I started the stream. Yeah, he was probably gonna say moving truck, and then he says mother's car. So he's intentionally lying here.
I finally decided to move out of my mother's basement. I needed a moving van, and I paid Peanut to lend me a hand with lugging everything. My arms are so sore from packing and moving that I can barely move them. Anyway, it's a quiet little place. It's on the water with an amazing view.
Why don't they ever get in trouble for lying? That's the thing that always pissed me off in a lot of the later Phoenix White games. You catch them in so many lies, and yet it's like, we're sitting here still listening to them. They're like, 7th revised statement. It's like...
Well, I guess that does make some sense.
But what I'm saying is, after so many times, the witness like, there's only one time I remember, I think, Phoenix actually bringing up the fact that they've lied so many times that this witness couldn't be liable, I believe.
Harvey, beware the mind taker.
Why do you keep telling me that? No, it has a brain on it. His mallet thing has a brain on it.
Odd. I was just in your room this afternoon, and it didn't seem like a thing had been moved.
You what? Who gave you the right to barge into my
Your mother.
sanctorum? Sanctorum?
Your mother. She does, in fact, own the place.
Damn that woman. My arms are sore from arm wrestling. The movers came and took care of everything for me after you left today.
Well, clearly this is a lie.
Yeah, nothing looks out of place here.
Except it's a lie. I have to prove he's lying. So he's claiming that they took everything, after I left. So... what can I use to prove that he has to be lying? The keys were left in my office, which if Peanut still had them would make some sense-ish. With the blow-up doll. Oh, good lord. Why? Still don't know how the intercom was outside the office and broken.
No, that's it? Nothing else?
Wait! Oh! Oh! Good! Good one, Alan. Good one. That wasn't his word?
What kind of view do you have in an underground lair?
Darn it! That was supposed to be a surprise. I had a whole set of death traps installed just for you.
So, X, where did you get the money for something like that?
Oh, shut up. You know what I did. You've known it all along.
I did? I mean, yes, I did.
Just do it. Do it! Lay down that final piece of evidence, that last piece of the puzzle that will reveal my crime and seal my fate.
Is that evidence that reveals X's master plan? If Peanut, if Peanut had the keys, how could they have moved everything? That's actually a really good point. But I mean, at that time, they could have did, well, Peanut wasn't with us when we were investigating. Peanut's an asshole in the series. He could care less if Harvey got ran over, basically. So. Oh, wait. Well. Yeah, I mean... that's how... at least that's how I figured he was getting money.
So, myharveyobsession.com, we buy/sell Harvey Birdman memorabilia. Huh?
Damn you, Birdman! You foiled my plans once again.
I still have some questions, though.
Oh, let me. X's nefarious plot was to auction Harvey's stolen stuff off to the highest bidder, which, since it was all worthless to anyone but Harvey, would be Harvey. Then X hoped to make a bulk trade, the missing office furniture, or Harvey's crest, I am brilliant.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Okay.
Well, everybody, everything's back to normal. And Peanut, X, do you have anything to say to me?
Drawing a blank? Something to do with you loaning me your crest?
No, you can thank me for not pressing charges.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could. But I won't!
One question. There was something found on 2 pieces of evidence that wasn't explained at trial, and that was...
Then evidence that wasn't explained. Well, the only thing I know that wasn't explained was it never came up why the intercom was missing outside the front of the building and dropped. And it was on top of the bag with Secret Squirrel's boxers in it. Somehow they were covered in peanuts, which also wasn't explained. But at least they had some relevance to something. So I'm going to assume it's the intercom since it never came up here. What? Oh, it's a 2. Oh, that's true. We don't know why there's peanuts on those and what happened to the intercom. No, he's allergic to him. He almost died from just being near him. So somebody took his boxer somehow, which I have. Was stealing his own stuff? Well, he's not dead. When we blow him out in the case, he's like, "Peanuts! I'm allergic!" Oh, there's no more peanuts. But even just the meal fabric! And then he started blowing up like a balloon. Okay, so we used those, we've used those, we used that, we used that, we used that. Used the moving that, so... And we did use these, but we never explained the peanut oil. Now that one has more, so I'm gonna assume it's these two. Because this one just says splotches of peanut grease. Why? This one should say peanut oil in the inside.
Jackie here, what do you need?
Peanut oil, both on the nutsack and on the coffee cup. How did that happen?
It's not a nutsack if it don't have nuts in it.
Nutsack! Ha ha! Finally getting that.
And the coffee cup with peanut oil?
Yeah, that was mine. And that wasn't oil. Although it was a peanut derivative.
I don't remember it saying there was peanut oil on the coffee cup. But we don't know why the intercom was outside the office still. It never explained the intercom. But now that you look at that, that shadow does look like X. So let's see. Born in question? Oh, his wife that used him for shit burnt down his apartment to try and get half of his insurance money. But sadly, the paper was for Harvey Birdman, so it quite didn't work out. Didn't quite work out so well. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. Well, we still got a little more time before I want to. Well, actually, yeah, we'll go refresh the book.